Nothing good comes easy. Keep grinding, they'll call you crazy. For staying late while they party, for showing up early when no one else does, for believing in a dream no one else can see. But you weren't built for easy. You were built for impact. And nothing impactful comes cheap. There's no discount on greatness, no shortcuts to glory. No elevator to success, only stairs, and they're steep, they hurt. They make your legs tremble and your lungs scream. But that's the climb, that's the grind. That's the process most people run from. They want the rewards without the sacrifice, the crown without the wounds. But you've chosen the narrow road, the one where every step forward feels like war, and every morning you wake up with battle scars from yesterday. But hear this, every scar is proof that you didn't quit, so when it feels like it's not working, when the progress is silent and the struggle is loud, remember this, nothing good comes easy, but everything good is worth the fight. They told you, work smart, not hard. But what if the smartest thing is to work hard when others aren't willing to? Everyone wants freedom, but few want the discipline it demands. Everyone wants success, but not everyone is willing to suffer for it. Here's the harsh truth, your goals won't care about your excuses. Your dreams won't wait for your feelings to catch up. You can either suffer the pain of discipline today, or suffer the pain of regret tomorrow. Grinding isn't sexy. It's not always glamorous. It looks like boring routines, early alarms, and lonely nights staring at your screen while the world scrolls endlessly through distractions. But this is where greatness is born. Not in applause, but in silence. Not on the stage, but in the shadows, so don't envy those who take the easy path. Because when the lights come on and the world finally sees your success, they won't understand the grind behind it. But you will. You'll smile, because you'll know. Every drop of sweat was worth it. You're not just chasing success. You're chasing who you become in the process. Because the grind doesn't just give you results. It gives you character. It sharpens your edges. It burns away your weaknesses. Every hard day, every setback. Every time you feel like quitting but choose to keep going, that's when your future self is being built. Not by luck, not by talent, but by endurance. The people you admire, the giants of any industry, they weren't just lucky. They outlasted the pain. They trained when no one watched. They showed up after every failure. You can't microwave greatness. It's slow cooked in discomfort. You're going to lose friends. You'll miss events. You'll question yourself, but one day, all the nights you went to sleep tired instead of entertained, all the mornings you woke up with fire instead of fear, they'll add up. Not in one big explosion, but in silent, powerful proof. You're not average, you're becoming exceptional. And exceptional people don't chase ease, they chase purpose even when it hurts. Especially when it hurts, you see, it's supposed to be hard. If it were easy, everyone would have it, but easy has never built anything legendary. The grind is your filter. It separates the wishers from the warriors. It's not the pain that breaks you. It's the choice to stay down. You want to win. Then stay in the fight, even when no one claps. Even when your results whisper while your struggles scream, because the hard days, they teach you more than the wins ever could. They teach you what you're made of. And more importantly, what you're made for. Every time you choose consistency over comfort, you're proving to the world that you're not a quitter. You're a grinder, a builder, a storm chaser. Someone who doesn't wait for perfect conditions. You move in the rain, you build in the dark. Let them call you obsessed, let them laugh now. Because one day, they'll ask you how you did it, and you'll smile. Because you'll know the truth, you never stopped grinding. No one sees the hours you spend staring at the screen, exhausted, doubting if it's worth it. They don't see you practicing in silence, failing in private, crying when no one's around. They just see the highlight reel, the success, the transformation. But they never see the cost. The truth is greatness isn't loud. It's not dramatic. It's not always exciting. Sometimes it's just quiet persistence, unseen effort, and brutal consistency. While others sleep in, you're up grinding. While they scroll endlessly, you're learning, building, sacrificing. And it hurts because you're not seeing the results yet. You're planting seeds in dry soil, hoping something will bloom. But the harvest always belongs to those who never stopped watering. The glory goes to those who kept showing up when nothing was working. Nothing good comes easy, and you knew this. You just didn't know how lonely and tiring the journey would be. But hear this, the invisible hours you're enduring right now. They're shaping you. They're molding you. They're transforming your mind into iron, your will into fire. Keep grinding. Because the world only applauds the final act, but you're living through the scenes that truly matter. If this journey feels unbearable, if the weight of your dreams is crushing your shoulders, that's how you know you're on the right path. Nothing worth having comes without pain, without sacrifice, without a season of discomfort so intense you question everything. But when you feel like quitting, that's when you're closest to transformation. That's the precise moment the weak are filtered out and the warriors are born. So don't mistake difficulty for a dead end. Hard does not mean impossible. Tiring does not mean worthless. You're breaking the old you. And yes, that version will scream and fight. But let it go, because nothing good comes easy. The life you want is earned in moments like this, where you keep grinding when the pain doesn't make sense, when the results don't show, and when every voice in your head whispers, stop, ignore the noise, feel the pressure, and rise through it. Everyone wants success, but very few want the struggle. They admire the glow up, the wins, the spotlight, but they run from the blood, the sweat, the silence. The hard way feels lonely, but it's the real way. Because nothing meaningful, nothing that lasts ever comes easy. You're grinding in truth, you're failing, learning, breaking, rebuilding. That's the real victory. That's how long-term success is born. And you have to remind yourself every day, you're not behind, you're not broken, you're in the middle of becoming, and it's okay if no one claps yet. Because real success doesn't need validation. It just needs consistency, so keep going, keep grinding. Your day is coming, and when it does, it'll mean more than anything they faked. There will always be reasons to quit. Always. A bad day, a slow month, an unexpected failure. There will be storms that hit without warning. People who doubt you, bills that pile up, mental breakdowns that come in silence. But those aren't signs to stop, they're tests. Proof that the goal is real, proof that the enemy is scared of what you're building. Because if your dream didn't matter, it wouldn't be this hard to chase. So when life throws bricks at you, use them to build. When people walk away, let it teach you how to stand alone when the weight feels unbearable. Just remember why you started. You didn't come this far to surrender. You didn't start the fire to walk away when it got hot. You are in this because something in you refuses to live average. Because one day everything you're sweating for will be everything they'll wish they never gave up on. Not every season comes with applause, not every win is loud, and not every grind gets recognized. But that's not your business. Your business is to show up. There will be days you post your work and nobody cares. You speak your truth and nobody listens. You give your all and nobody notices, but you keep going anyway. Because you're not grinding for validation, you're grinding for transformation. You must learn to be your own fan. Clap for your small wins. See, most people quit when it gets uncomfortable. They step back when life starts pressing them. But not you. You were made to survive the pressure. You were built to carry the weight that would crush others. Every time life tries to push you down, it's giving you a chance to rise stronger, to break limits, to discover your real strength. You don't become unshakable by avoiding storms. You become unshakable by learning how to stand in the middle of one. So yes, it hurts. Yes, it's lonely. Yes, it feels impossible, but remember this. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Legends are made in the dark. Keep grinding. Because what's breaking you now is preparing the version of you that no one will ever see coming. Every scar has a story, and every story has the power to ignite someone else's fire. So don't hide your pain, don't silence your struggle. Use it. That pain you're carrying, it's not meaningless. It's not punishment, it's preparation. It's teaching you how to fight, how to endure, how to push through even when your legs are shaking and your heart is heavy. You think you're broken, but you're being broken open so your greatness can finally breathe. Too many people run from pain, but champions, they use it as fuel. Let the heartbreak make you more focused. Let the rejection give birth to redirection. Don't waste it. Don't let it define you. Let it refine you. The strongest people you admire, they didn't have an easy road. They just refused to let pain be the end of their story. But let me tell you something. It's the version of you that knows what you're capable of. The part of you that doesn't speak. It waits for you to rise. It waits for you to become who you were meant to be. Every time you feel like giving up, that beast growls. Because it knows the pain you're in is just a doorway. A test, a fire built to make you untouchable. It only wakes up for evolution. And right now, it's rooting for you. Not with words, but with silence. Because the real ones don't clap, they watch. They wait to see if you'll crack or conquer, so keep going. Even when it's dark, even when you're tired. Because something inside you is waiting for you to finish what you started. There will always be reasons to stop. Excuses that sound like truth. Distractions disguised as rest. Voices whispering, it's not working, but you didn't come this far to turn back. You came this far to break through. You're tired. Good. That means you're working. You're scared. Perfect. That means you're close to something real. Nothing good comes easy. That's not a punishment. It's a promise. A promise that what you're building is worth every drop of sweat. Every silent night. Every step with shaking legs. So don't stop now. Don't slow down. Don't look back. When it hurts, grind harder. When you fail, rise quicker. Because you're almost there. And trust me, when you get there, you won't just be proud of the destination. You'll be proud of the version of you that refused to quit. Keep grinding.